Leaving the military is not just about changing jobs, all right? It's changing your whole life. Your schedule changes, your money changes, your friends might change, your purpose may change, okay? And for many of us, our identity changes too. So today I want to talk to you about 7 things specifically to avoid when starting chapter 2 of your life after the military. And it doesn't matter if you're separating or retiring or just thinking about leaving the military after a few years. This video is for you. Hey, welcome back to the Green Logbook, where I talk about life after the uniform. Let's get right into it. Okay, the first thing you want to avoid doing is waiting until the last minute. Don't wait until you're on terminal leave. Don't wait until you have your final checkout sheet in hand. Okay, don't wait until you're already out of uniform. Your transition starts before you take off the uniform, like right now. You need to think about where you're going to live. You need to think about how much money you're going to need in your next chapter, what jobs you might want to get into, what benefits that you can use as a veteran, and what your family needs from you. A lot of service members think, you know what, I'll just figure it out. Trust me, that's not a course of action that you're going to want to take. That later comes really fast. So you need to start early. You need to start asking some questions, start writing things down, start making your own checklists. And trust me when I say your future self will thank you. Number 2 thing to avoid ignoring your medical records and the whole medical process, okay? This one is huge. Do not ignore these medical records. If your back hurts, go get seen. If your knees hurt, go get seen. If you have headaches, sleep apnea, or anxiety, or any other issues, schedule that appointment. Go get seen. Get that stuff documented. And I'm not saying to go out and make things up. I'm saying to tell the truth about what happened to your body and your mind while you were in uniform. Too many veterans wait until they leave the military to start thinking about their VA claim. And by then, your records can go missing, appointments can be a lot harder to get, and your memories can start to fade away. If you're still in, go learn about the VA claims process. Go learn about benefits delivery at discharge, or BDD. All right, start gathering your records now. Next thing to avoid is thinking that your rank is your identity. Okay, this one is going to hit deep for a lot of folks out there. Okay, in the military, people know who you are. I mean, you walk around with your ranks on your collar or your chest, right? They know your rank, they know your job, they know your unit, they know where you fit in the whole military rank structure just by looking at you. And then one day, all that changes. Okay, you're going to go from being gunny or chief or sergeant major or colonel to just being the new face at work, to being Mike or Jim or John or whoever, right? That can really mess with your head. But I want you to listen closely. You, my friend, are not your rank. Okay, you are not just your uniform. You are not your military occupational specialty. You are a person with values, with skills, with stories, with experience. Chapter 2 is not about forgetting who you are. It's about learning who you are going to become. Number 4 thing to avoid is avoid using a resume that only military people understand. All right. Your military resume may make perfect sense to you. You might have copied and pasted all of your fitness reports onto a Word document and just started submitting those to employers. That's not going to work out, my friend. Trust me. It may make sense to you, but it's not going to make sense to a hiring manager, a civilian hiring manager. Okay, words like battalion or platoon or NCOIC, command, billet, collateral duty, those don't mean much outside of the military. Okay, don't just say that I led Marines or I led airmen. Okay, say what that means. Okay, did you manage people? Did you train a team? Did you handle money? Did you solve any problems? Did you run programs? Did you improve some process? Civilian employers need to understand how your military skills can help their company or organization. Your job now is to make it easy for them to see your value. Number 5 thing to avoid chasing a job simply because it pays. Okay, I understand money matters. You're about to enter chapter 2 of your life. You need to figure things out and how you're going to pay for things, right? How you're going to keep up with a certain lifestyle. Ask yourself some questions, okay? Will this job help me grow? Will it help my family life? Will it hurt my health? Will I be proud of what I'm doing for work? Does this job match the life I want in chapter 2? Some veterans leave the military and just jump right into the first job that they find. Hey, I know because I did that same exact thing while I was on terminal leave. Then 6 months later, you're going to feel stuck. You're going to feel tired. You might feel unhappy. So don't just go out and replace your paycheck. Try to find work that also gives you passion or peace or room to grow. Number 6, avoid guessing with your money. Your military pay will stop when you leave the service, okay? Your BAH might stop. Your BAS is going to stop. Your special pay is going to stop. Healthcare is going to change. Your taxes might even change. So now is not the time to start guessing about your money. Okay, make a budget before you get out. Write down what money you have coming in, how much money you have going out. Think about rent, think about mortgage, food, gas, insurance, school, kids, debt, savings, all that stuff. We need to put it on paper or into a document. You need to learn about retirement pay and VA disability and TSP, survivor benefit plans, if that applies to you. I know that this stuff is not always fun, but the money stress that comes along with not preparing adequately is real. And a simple plan can save you from a lot of pain later on. All right, sorry for the interruption, but just one quick question for you. What is one key thing that people are overlooking when they're leaving the military? I'll give you a quick hint. Actually, I'll just tell you what it is. It's life insurance. If you're transitioning out of the military, do not sleep on life insurance, because once you're out, health issues and VA disability claims can make it harder for you to get into some kind of life insurance or even spike up the prices significantly. If you're looking to lock in peace of mind for you and your family, check out the folks at American Fidelity Life Insurance, founded by a veteran and built around serving military families for decades. If you're within 120 days of separation, or even if you're just searching for life insurance in general, take this one thing off your to-do list and get with them today. Go to amfilife.com for more info. Now let's get back into it. And number 7, avoid isolating yourself. Okay, this is probably the most important one. Don't go through this transition alone. A lot of veterans out there suffer in silence. They miss the people, they miss the mission, they miss the structure, they miss being a part of something bigger than themselves. And I completely get that. And instead of going out and talking about it, the response is usually, hey, I'm good. But sometimes you're not good, and that's okay. Call another veteran, join a veterans group, talk to a mentor, use your resources, and talk to somebody who's been through it already. You don't have to figure out chapter 2 all by yourself. The military, no matter the branch, taught us teamwork. So now's your time to use it. Hey, I get it. I was there too. Leaving the military is hard, but hard does not mean hopeless. Chapter 2 can be good. It can be peaceful. It can be meaningful. It can be better than you expected, but you have to move with a plan. You served, you sacrificed, you gave a lot of your time and life to the military. Now it's time to build that next part of your life with the same focus and same intensity that you did with your time in the military. So hopefully that helps out. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with somebody who is about to make that military to civilian transition. And drop a comment below. What is one thing that you wish you knew before you left the military? Until next time, stay safe and stay informed. Out here.